Ok, bon bah bienvenue à tous, hein, un petit live un peu tardif. On se retrouve donc sur Metal Gear Solid 2 Son of Liberty pour poursuivre le let's play de la campagne. Hop, je vais juste vérifier que ça marche. Vous avez l'habitude avec moi. Ok, ça marche. Pas d'image? Si, il y a de l'image. Ok, nickel. C'est vrai que je peux laisser comme ça. Je fais des petits paramétrages vite fait, puis let's go. Et hop là. Ça, je peux suivre en même temps s'il y en a un qui veut parler. Ok. Alors je me souviens plus du tout où on s'était arrêté, c'était il y a un mois quasiment. Un bug avec la manette. Slot 1, slot 1. Ok, on a déjà fait 3h16. Ok. Ok, je me souviens plus du tout ce qu'il fallait faire. Ouais, ok, il l'a pas comptabilisé. Du coup...
Who's there?
Who's there? On se débarrasser. Ah merde! Je pensais qu'on pouvait le tourner ou qu'il pouvait le
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack! Jack!
Ah ouais, on va directement les neutraliser les deux. On commence par lui. Putain, j'allais dire, faut dormir, monsieur.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more to see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Alors, putain, j'ai évité qu'à moitié ce qu'il voulait faire. J'ai cru qu'il fallait retourner là où il avait sa... On va retourner voir... Il a dit comme quoi il fallait retourner... Oh, attends.
There's somebody there.
Alors,
Who's there?
Où sert Allez. L'autre qui dort en haut là, il a dormi. Merde.
There's somebody there.
Je sais pas comment je fais pour annuler mon tir à chaque fois. Ah toi c'est pas comme dans le 1 où ça recharge automatiquement les mines. Peut-être plus de munitions d'ailleurs. Ouais, c'est excellent. Normalement c'est 1 sur le restant de 46. Ah non, c'est pour moi.
Nothing here.
Allez là. Tiens.
There's somebody there.
Non, y'a personne. Oula. J'avais complètement oublié, mais c'est pratique si tu veux échapper aux colonnes d'assaut là.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Pas de stress, je vais y aller. Pas des lunes à me filer là. Ouais, chiotte, il n'y en a pas. Ah, bon, on avait vu celui-là ou pas? C'est tatouage en plus comme ouais, le fumette alchimiste. Hop. Voilà, faut toujours aller faire un tour. Chiotte des femmes, c'est connu, il y a des munitions de pistolet silencieux. Ok, putain, ça passe quand même vite, hein. Ah, merde. bientôt y arriver. Et ça, on est avec White Snake. Il y a encore du sang partout et tout. Presque on l'a utilisé comme mission pour détruire l'espèce de drone là. T'imagines à l'époque c'était révolutionnaire, ouais, des drones avec des caméras, waouh, amazing. Maintenant c'est logique. J'ai peur, comment on l'active, il n'y a pas de détecteur.
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right. Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Bon, voilà. Je vais juste voir le H, c'est quel... Ah d'accord. Faire un tour pour récupérer la lune. Ça c'est super important. Parce que je sais ce qu'il va avoir après. Donc, on va dire qu'il va falloir des munitions quand même pour et de la ration aussi. Parce qu'il y a des gardes. Non, c'est bien. Alors là par contre, je me souviens plus trop où est-ce qu'il... Ok, allez ensuite. Fatman il a... Vous allez voir mais il a la capacité de rentrer là-dedans. Mais non, attends, ici c'était... Ouais, il est caché là-dessus.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Allez-y. Ah, c'est qui m'appelle.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb
J'ai
neutralization.
retenu les otages.
What?
Pareil.
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Ouais, je pense que leur blabla. Non, normalement, je pense que les mecs auraient prévu une deuxième équipe à aller.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Drôle de demande ça. Bon. Putain, ça prend trop en plus. Est-ce que tu penses... Ouais. Je serais bien allé au corps à corps lui mettre une boucle morte.
That went nowhere. You missed.
Fait, hein.
What good are you?
terre. Oh, putain.
Right. Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Mais non, attends.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one. Really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
Ah, une racette, une dans le foie. Je pense qu'il doit pas être en forme, notre petit vampire. Alors là, vous allez voir une particularité, enfin pour moi je m'appelle Vamp. Et vous allez comprendre pourquoi du coup le mec il est quand même assez solide.
Damn!
Et du coup pour l'opérer ça doit être casse-couille parce que du coup si elle dévie tous les
Are
objets
you
métalliques
gone?
tu peux pas l'opérer.
No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
Alors, elle est pas grande de halluciner.
I died once already. I can't die twice.
Je vais l'expliquer, bon, pour ceux qui veulent faire spoil, ceux qui veulent pas se faire spoil, bouchez vos oreilles, ceux qui veulent se faire spoil, en gros, il a une nanomachine qui fait qu'il se régénère. Je de la chance. Bon, c'est sympa, le temps se décompte tellement quand on... Alors que là, il y a bien au moins 2-3 minutes qui sont passées, quoi. Allez, on peut passer à droite maintenant. Ah. On va y récupérer.
Somebody there.
Allez. Go, 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 go. Passer par en bas, avec les dalles qui tombent une par une là. Ah non, c'était... Incroyable, il a dû voir juste un bout de main. Je sais, en plus je suis obligé de monter, donc c'est vrai que ça va être un peu chiant. Ah mais oui, d'accord. Faudra qu'on y revienne, il y a beaucoup de zones niveau 2 à récupérer. Et nothing here. Oh, non, il n'y a rien ici. Nothing here. Je vais quand même les récupérer. On va peut-être en avoir besoin plus tard. Moi, j'ai l'impression que là tu ne vois pas quand on est couché.
Over there.
Merde. Putain. Ouh. Donc il arrête pas trop sur les angles. J'étais en plein dedans. Allez. On ne voit pas grâce au Ah. Grâce au pont. Je vais te faire passer par-dessus la balustrade, tu vas voir. jouer avec toi là. Strut. Hey. Strut. Strut. Ah, elle est en plein milieu. Elle est en plein milieu. Ah, il y a des rollers.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink to Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Voilà pourquoi j'ai bien fait pour récupérer les mines, parce qu'on va pouvoir le faire chier avec ça. Allez. Oui. Là, en fait, normalement. Là, non, là. Les gars, on va se faire un tir dans la tête.
More bombs!
Pas mal.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Sur lui.
Where
Moi,
is
j'ai
it?
aucun souvenir, mais pour moi, c'est sur lui.
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with
C'est sur
it.
lui.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Je pense qu'il faut le déplacer et elle est sous lui, j'en suis sûr. Voilà, tu vois, allez, hop, allez. Tu viens avec moi. Putain, oui. C'était de la bombe. Hop, Peter Stillman. Putain, c'était pas difficile, hein.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Je passe, hein. Otage,
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the President and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the President is?
No, that one's all yours.
The President is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Là, tu te poses des questions, mais bon. Nous, on sait qui c'est vraiment, c'est tout. Ah, par contre, pas de choses à filer, hein, une level 2, hein, c'est cool, non? Je me dis, parce que j'ai quand même laissé des mines pas loin. C'est 50 roulés de fan marcher dessus, t'es. Mais personne. Ah. Fox.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lalilulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the President.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the President.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the President's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the President. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall. In the Shell 1 core, you'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that.
On va aller chercher tout le matos qu'il y avait
Try this instead.
dans la shell du bar.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the Corps and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the Corps section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One
Non,
hour.
c'est la classe 74.
There's more?
Sur la
You'll
crosse
also
pliable.
have to pass a retinal scan.
Ah, c'est de la
But
classe
it's in the
pardon.
conference hall.
74, c'est le modèle qui tire de la 5,56. Il me semble. Hein. Pas de la 7,62.
Biometrics.
Qu'est-ce que
Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal mutated from the airport Shadow Moses Infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Ok. Ah, il est stylé. Là, c'est quoi ce téléphone Tu vois un mec courir comme ça. Je suis mort. Tu vois un mec surtout en fait habillé en russe avec une arme qui va bientôt avoir une arme russe avec un pistolet américain. Comme je disais, on va récupérer l'armement. Enfin, je pense que le AK va être en bas. Par contre, mauvais bail, on a plus de rations. Allez. 74. Est-ce que tu penses que je peux trouver le M4? Je vais regarder vite fait, ça m'intrigue. Je veux savoir où est-ce qu'il est le M4. Je vais tricher un peu. Donc il faut leur patrouille. Apparemment il est en bas.
Oh. What's that? Who's there? I got him. Send reinforcements.
Understood. Backup unit. Head to B1 of Strut F ASAP. Finish off the subject in warehouse G.
Move! Move!
Merde. Non, c'est bon.
Clear!
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Bon, le temps qu'il se casse, là, je sais qu'on trouve le M4.
Way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
On ira le chercher.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Bon, je sais pas où il est. On va aller voir cette autre pièce. Moi je colle parce que maintenant du coup ils ouvrent le feu de 100.
Nothing here.
Je suis pas sûr d'avoir touché mais apparemment aussi. Ok. Ça on va aller chercher. Allez, zou. C'est comme suppression. Et voilà. J'avais 3 cours de... à cours de mune. Pas de vidéo, tu vois, pour trouver exactement le M4, c'est bizarre. S'il y en a un qui peut le faire... Bon bah non, on a permis de tuer.
Nothing here.
Who's there?
Je vais manier parce que les gars vont pas répondre, donc il va y avoir la cavalerie qui va se pointer à un moment donné. 3. Voilà.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Merde.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Je vais me manier. Hop là. Voilà, bon, on a le M4. Je sais pas s'il y a possibilité d'avoir un silence dessus. On est foutrement aucune idée. Ce qui est bien, c'est que ça nous fait des munes si jamais les assauts qui arrivent. 37 par chargeur, ok. Le PSPG, je pense que ça va être niveau 3 une fois qu'on aura fini. Hein. T'arrêtes pas, Raiden! Cours! Hop.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid
C'est le
Snake.
corps de liquide.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
Le bras en moins, il est monté sur Oslot, donc bon.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and
Un
infiltrate
employé,
the
c'est pas
core
Soldani, c'est un
section.
employé.
Your
Allez. Donc, il a dit AK et BDU. Bureau des étudiants. Enfin, des étudiants. c'est un kiff. Voilà, on va récupérer ça. Hop, allez, on va un peu de Perrier. C'est vrai que c'est un petit moment qu'on n'a pas sauvegardé. Ça peut être intéressant.
What's up, Jack? Jack.
Ah, pas besoin de discuter. Les romances, j'aime pas ça. Ok. On va en profiter vu qu'il y a pas mal d'armoires. On va tout récupérer, déjà tout ouvrir. Bon, madame. Je vais juste récupérer les munitions. Ah, excellent. La porte qui se referme, qui se rabat sur lui. Ouais, non, on va en profiter, on va tout ouvrir. Hein. Magazine opus, ça peut être marrant, tout à l'heure, on pourrait essayer de les attirer avec un magazine. Ils ont mis vraiment. Je pense que c'est vraiment les compagnes en fait des développeurs. Hein. Même si ça reste tous très jeunes. Ok. Normalement, si tu les chauffes trop longtemps dans les yeux, après ils sont vénères puis trop perdent. Ok. Allez. Allez, on se casse de là. Hop. C'est quoi différence B1, B2?
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Il faut en gros pour passer, il va falloir les hop, en choper un, en prendre un en otage. Mais ça va, ça devrait le faire. Hop. Je vais juste non, je vais checker ce que c'est le niveau 2 là. Ça m'intrigue en fait. Ok. Ceci c'est que tout se ressemble. J'ai foutrement aucune idée d'où je suis. Mec, c'est un porte-avions sur lui. C'est un porte-avions. Avec tout ce qu'il a. Ah oui, d'accord, il y a du monde quand même. Ah, monsieur va sur pendant son travail sur les sites de boules.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ah, c'est excellent. C'est leur autre jeu qu'ils ont fait. Metal Gear.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
C'est quoi ça?
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Il va aller l'engueuler. Ok, le mec se tape des accélérations dans le couloir. Oui, oui, oui. Allez. Ça va être chaud parce que je me souviens plus du tout comment on fait les prises. Il faut que je les neutralise un par un. Hein. Dans le placard. Merde. Je suis gentil, je tue pas tout le monde. Je pourrais les tuer, hein. Je suis une terroriste, hein, après tout. Mais non, non, on est gentil. Allez, tiens, fais dodo. Hop, on part sur le deuxième. Oh. Ah, c'est bon, ça vient. Mais comme ça je regarde un peu en réserve. Parce que si l'autre j'arrive pas à le choper, je le tuerai. Le dernier j'aurai pas le choix, je le tuerai et puis je réveillerai un des deux cons, je le mets dans le placard. Allez. Je vais être obligé en fait.
Was there a noise just now?
Freeze! Huh?
Non. Réveille-toi vite.
Freeze! Huh?
Et non. Désolé mec. Je voulais pas te tuer. On va essayer d'en choper un autre. C'est jambes froides le machin. Excellent. Allez tiens toi aussi réveille-toi.
Freeze! Freeze!
Mais non, mais non. On marque maintenant. Ah putain mais en plus je suis con, je l'avais déjà. Je sens que ça va être très difficile. Ah, par contre, j'ai plus ma tenue.
Freeze! No! Please don't.
Danse. Ah d'accord. C'est bien carré, mais faut que je chope par derrière. Il est en panique. Moi aussi. Ah ouais, il est vraiment en panique, le bot. Il sait pas quoi faire. Ah.
Freeze! No!
Alors, ça marche si je mène un mort. Oh, attends. On va le dégager lui.
Freeze! No!
Non mais c'est une blague. Comment je suis censé Oh là là, ça me saoulait.
You're on B1 of the Shell 1. Right.
Ce que je viens de faire, mais bon, à force. Il s'est fait endormir, tabasser, strangulé. Il s'est même pris une balle et tout, là, et il a pris la totale.
Freeze! No!
Ah bah voilà. Tiens, merci. Il a encore...
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Excusez-moi. Bon.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use...
Bon, je vais vous écarter cette scène normalement, si je me souviens bien.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Normalement, il est isolé. Il est seul et il est isolé.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute!
Who's that?
Freeze!
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Bon.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
On va tout récupérer ce qu'on a besoin. Hein.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
C'est un mec, hein, pour ceux qui se posent la question. C'est vrai, j'ai mis le locker.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Je pense que c'est lui.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Je sais que c'est un cheveu gris, mais le truc, putain.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Je vais regarder sur un guide hygiène, mais pour moi c'est lui. Hein. Ouais, tu vois, non, c'est bien lui. Je sais pas pourquoi ça bug.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames,
Voilà.
aren't you?
Ça lag un peu, mais...
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The
password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the President's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the President.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yeah.
About those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago, so it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me? How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. It's happening again?
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge!
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
À Lyon, et c'est vraiment ça.
Trust a Frenchman.
Lyon a vraiment une équipe de transplantation et de chair main, enfin transplantation de membres vraiment exceptionnelle. Des trucs de fou. Ça fait la première transplantation d'avant-bras et il y a 20 ans, il y a la première transplantation de bras complet. Il n'y a même pas un nom de.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
That's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Ouais, il a su qu'Ocelot est arrivé alors qu'il a des... il a...
Search my pocket.
Ah non, pour moi.
Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Vite. C'est pas la bonne arme. C'est la bonne arme.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You?
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You...
Alors là, c'est comme dans le 1. Liquide allait dans son bras. Il y a les nanomachines qui l'avaient tué. La nanomachine qui avait à la base de Snake. Enfin,
You, which team are you with?
Du coup, il les a transmis à Ocelot et Ocelot du coup les transmet à ceux qui ils vont mourir.
You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Donc, comment tu peux être sûr, tu m'as pas vu sans masque?
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Is alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
Leave this to me.
Colonel.
C'est la vitesse supérieure. Allez. On se barre d'ici.
He got one again. Find him now.
Send the replacement guard to the head.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 1 core. Secure the front of the elevator.
Ah, c'est recharge automatiquement. J'ai pas de grenade classique.
Everyone, watch your back.
Belle brochette de... Oh putain, j'en ai eu 5. Une rafale, j'en ai fait 5. Putain, rentable. Ok, bon. T'arrêtes pas. Petite botte dans les escaliers, ça. Allez, go. Attends, on va repartir en bas. Faut que je récupère le PSG1. Ouais, il y a la carte niveau 3, donc je récupère le snipe. RGB 6. Ah oui, d'accord. C'est un lance-grenade. On va pouvoir se faire plaisir. Nothing here. Niveau qui est 0 et elle niveau 3. Ça c'est pas mal. Je commence à avoir un bon armada. Et comme je dis, le mec c'est un porte-avions. Il a... On va regarder vite fait sur internet aussi. Le PSG1 silencieux. Ok, les mecs en fait disent... Un petit peu vite fait, Et ouais, quand tu y penses, c'est... Voilà. C'est coupe de source. Ah, PG1, on a le PG1 tranquillisant. Pas silencieux, mais tranquillisant. Ça nous fait... Alors, un SOCOM... SOCOM 45. Un M9, donc un M9 Beretta ou PG1. Ok. Un M4. Un AK-74 vues. Un PG1, le mec il a 2 snipers, un lance-grenade, ouais, non, c'est pas mal, des grenades, des explosifs. Le gars doit avoir plus de poids que... plus que son propre poids, ça c'est sûr. Récupérer niveau 5, on ira plus tard. Si je ne me trompe pas, niveau 5. Je me suis trompé. Ce sera seulement au niveau 5. Okay. sans problème. Piscine de sédiments pour traiter toute la merde qui relâche. Nous on trace, on va aller... Connecting bridge, ok.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the President's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binocular.
Bon, ah oui, c'est vrai que lui, il sait pas, il les a pas... Il est pas censé en avoir des trucs. Donc...
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
C'est parti. On va commencer donc par le plus simple.
Raiden, you...
Ouais, je sais, mais il faut que je puisse bien l'abattre, celui qui est dans le coin, là. Voilà. Beaucoup de PG1. On peut en parler. S'occuper... Ah, attends. Est-ce que j'ai... Ouais. C'est vide les fonctionnements. Ah, mais ok, l'enfoiré. Il y en a un juste là.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon...
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You work of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Il y a 3 frères. Celui qui ressemble plus à Big Boss. Celui qui ressemble à Big Boss près du yeux.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
Je sais pas si c'est extra, c'est pas obligatoire.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
C'est pas les fins du camp, c'est...
The world needs only one big boss. drown you fools for interfering!
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Allez, on va y faire affaire.
Use this!
Mais passez pas devant. Peut-être un avion de marque d'assaut.
Tougher than I thought! I'll let you go out in style! What the? I'll let you go out in style! No!
missile qui est tout sur la gueule. Là.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
They got my eye! Fab! Go! Ha!
Hey, what's that? It's running on water. Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government, or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Pour répondre à ton truc, Lonsny 97. Ouais, en 2022, mais bon, ça fait partie des grands classiques. Et vu que je fais aussi beaucoup de let's play sur des jeux qui sont sortis il y a très longtemps, c'était important de le faire. Sachant qu'il y a le remaster du 1, 2, 3 qui sortent dans 6 mois, je crois, dans moins de 6 mois. Du coup, je me suis dit que ça serait sympa de pouvoir refaire la version classique du 1, du 2 et du 3 pour voir un peu les différences quand le remaster sortira.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece...
Allez, feu. Bon. On va récupérer là-bas, mais... Oh putain, j'ai fait tomber. Alors, 2 têtes. Faut l'envoyer là-bas. Voilà. Nickel. Faire gaffe à la merde, parce que si vous croyez dessus. Voilà. Ça vous fait tomber. Ça va mec, il peut voir mon temps.
Right, what's wrong?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Right.
Il est en train de nager avec les poissons là. Ah non, putain. cours, ça va pas.
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
The enemy intrude us, I send additional personnel.
Non, ça. Je peux rien faire. Ah putain. C'est fou, comment tu me fais passer?
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Ah non, putain. Oh putain.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Allez, on se ressaisit, on y va. Ouais, c'est pas maniable hein, quand même.
Right. Are you all right? Answer me.
Right. Attends, c'est ça. J'ai refait tout le monde. Rose, le colonel, Snake, tout le monde m'aura parlé. Je vous assure que c'est pas du tout instinctif. Je joue en fait, je joue pas avec l'analogue, je joue avec les flèches directionnelles et Non, mais non, mais non.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Allez, on va y aller. Je vous assure, j'ai fait flèche de droite, flèche du bas, et il est parti en haut.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
C'est impossible.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
J'ai trop le seum. Vraiment, avec le directionnel là, j'arrive plus du tout. Je sais pas ce qui se passe.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Allez, on se remotive. C'est une grosse blague. Je pensais être dessus, mais pas du tout.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
Allez, on va réussir à passer. Et franchement, tout à l'heure, je me suis dit, ah, c'est bien du premier coup, sans problème. Et je me rappelle avoir galéré à l'époque quand j'étais gamin. Juste parce que je savais pas là, je pouvais y jouer et tout. Bah non, en fait, non, pas du tout. C'est juste que, juste que j'ai eu de la chance. Allez, on est reparti. En 2003. Ah, what? On n'a pas eu ça tout à l'heure. Qui me troll en me disant que c'est mort.
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Je veux juste essayer d'avoir les deux en fait en même temps. Ils vont envoyer des renforts, hein, parce que les mecs vont plus répondre à la radio, mais bon. Allez, on y va, Raiden, tranquillou. J'ai cru que c'était un vide et que je peux tomber. Franchement, j'ai eu trop peur. s'est assis, enfin maintenant qu'il s'est assis, maintenant qu'il a passé le strut, je pense que s'il meurt, je reviens là. Dans la théorie. Après, avoir la pratique du jeu. Je crois qu'il allait avoir encore un...
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Il va pisser dessus. Ah. Il arrête de se pisser dessus. Ah, c'est appréciable. Putain, il s'arrête plus le mec, hein. Je sais pas si j'appelle le connaît là, c'est vrai.
The enemy has already entered the...
Ah, je pense qu'ils allaient dire un truc un peu du tout. C'est faire sa vie, voilà. Oh. Ah oui. Clic, 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 clic. Non. Oh. Vite. Numéro. Nom de Dieu. Par contre, je veux quand même... Je veux quand même aller voir en bas. Combien qu'il faut? On va y aller pour niveau 5. Oh, alors là. Yes. Un peu de parcours, hein. Tu vois, le 3 est moins... Il y a moins de mouvements comme ça dans le 3. Moins de passages, enfin de espèce de parcours. Et plus de passages d'infiltration. Ok.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here. Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived the explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
high voltage currents on.
Ah, comme dans le 1.
The door stays shut unless the
C'est-à-dire qu'il y a un
president
nid qui
manages
tape
to
à
take
loin
out that circuit
à
panel from
utiliser
inside the
comme
room.
lance-roquette.
And it's no job for bare hands.
All right, come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course, that was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't...
Bon, déjà... On va passer par là du coup. Get Nikita man first. Ok.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Tour. Et merde, là c'est une impasse. tout de suite là ou c'est après? On va tenter. Ok. Ah. Le mec il a 2 lance-roquettes sur lui. Il a 2 lance-roquettes, un lance-grenade, 2 fusils d'assaut, 2 pistolets, 2 snipes. Impeccable. C'est plus de la double dosation qu'il a là. Ok, donc, comme dans le 1, il faut neutraliser les dispositifs. Mais pour faire ça, il y a 2 solutions. C'est pas comme dans le 1, toi tu peux. Casse-toi, casse-toi, tu peux mourir.
What are you doing? Get away!
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano-communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama.
Bon. Là, il s'attitude, blablabla.
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
C'est déjà Solidus dans le President.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
the completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal.
Bon, je passe, hein. En gros, ils veulent faire un arsenal.
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
C'est une base.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information.
Je trace un petit peu. C'est un peu trop de blabla.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
En gros, il faut récupérer. Bon, il a fait une crise cardiaque un peu comme le Tarpa. Et pour ceux qui ne savent pas, en gros, l'idée c'est de récupérer, du coup, de secourir Emma qui est la sœur de Otacon, enfin la demi-sœur, ou belle-sœur d'Otacon. C'est l'informaticienne qui est capable en fait de hacker justement l'arsenal guerre pour empêcher la domination. Est-ce que si le. Ouais. Embêtant ça, beaucoup de réponses.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the nuclear launch...
Ah non, je crois qu'il s'est suicidé en fait. Il s'est suicidé le roman.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
Je pense qu'après ça, on arrêtera pour le live. On va faire un 4e épisode comme j'avais fait pour le.
How did you manage to get out?
Je crois une bonne heure et demie,
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Ok, bah écoutez, on va s'arrêter là. Hop, petite sauvegarde. Mais bon, est-ce qu'il répond maintenant?
Jack, do you need to...
Oui, j'ai besoin d'enregistrer. Tu vois, quasiment 3 heures.
Jack.
Oh là là là, on m'emmerde celle-là. Bah écoutez, je vous invite à mettre un petit like si le live vous a plu, vous avez pas déjà fait, à laisser un commentaire. Et on se retrouve bientôt pour la fin de ce magnifique